What up, gang? Looks like my docks are broken. Oh no, we're here. I'm trying to do something new. It's what your boy is trying to do today. Sim Elite, hello, what up, fam? Hopefully you're doing all right. I'm setting things up. I clicked the wrong thing. I think I was trying to decide it how okay, so what I'm trying to do is I want to do a manga reaction. So I've been kind of going through and looking at other people's reactions. So I might just like pull up my screen, move it over here, and show what I'm doing on this end because I'm doing a little research. I'm good. What about me? I'm well. Um, Looking into manga like reviews and reactions. I've watched a few, but I've never really like done one myself. And I've just kind of been going through and seeing what everyone else has kind of done. Looks like most people are watching it and then doing the reaction. I saw a couple people kind of go through it page by page and kind of just give their thoughts on it. I know I can't show the panels because they get mad if you do that. So, and I wanted to start out. Do I play Sims games and are you going to play Inzoi when it comes out next month? Um I played Sims in the past. I don't actively play Sims. And if I had a solid PC, I probably would try out Inzoi. But my graphics card is kind of bad. And I don't feel confident in being able to stream and play the game. Maybe I would probably do something offline, like how to guides, but offline until I had a better PC. But that's what's really holding me back from playing a lot of games. I've been trying to do kind of the reaction content and commentary content on stuff because that's something that I can do with my current setup. And then my hope is to do that. I use a I have a NVIDIA 2070 and I need a new CPU. So in my CPU, I can only upgrade so much before I have to get a new motherboard, which if I get a new motherboard, I would have to get new RAM. So I'm it's a for me it's almost I feel like I should just get a new computer if I'm going to do anything, you know. My computer is after I bought parts and pieced it together slowly. It maybe is from like 2018. The newest things in it is the 2070 GPU and my RAM, and then I had a fan. Yeah, so it's like I'm just doing what I can. So I want to play games. It's just that I have to save money to do it, and the best way that I will be able to achieve that is by saving money and learning how to make good YouTube videos so that I can one day get monetized and have YouTube ads pay me. Or if enough people decide they want to buy the coffee I have on my store site, that would be clutch. That is the only way. There's three ways. I save money for one, YouTube pays for it, or people buy enough coffee. You posted a Enzoy rap video. Did you post it in the Discord? No, on your YouTube channel? All right, I'll have to check you out sometime. Oh, my doc is. Hmm, there we go. We fixed that. Yeah, I'll have to check you out sometime, man. I can't. Last time I listened to a music video that was another YouTuber's, it straight up gave me a strike. I'm not doing that right now. But I do plan on getting myself into this review. As I watched, let's see. I guess I've never. Because I see people reading it, and I don't really want to read. Cool, I made the song and beat myself first time. Okay. Are you say are you a musician? You know what? I might just do a recap. Nope, just tried something new. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, doing something new is the move. That's what I am. That's what I am trying to do or figure out what to do cuz Your boy wants to do, excuse me, a manga recap, and I'm trying to think of the format. Subbed and liked, thank you. I can do the same. I've been trying to grow the stream. Oh yeah, and Zoe Rap, I see you. You got this. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like I'm just trying to. I'm new to YouTube. All right. Um, if you, I don't know how you feel about extensions, but vidIQ is really good. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it is vidiq.com. They have like a free Google extension, which like opens up a whole bunch of analytics for YouTube. Like right now, like if I click on your video, oh, you love vidIQ? Okay, dope. So you already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you already got 3 subs. It's already gone up. Yes, sir. Song slaps. Someone said song slaps. So you already know. You already know. But I think Enzoi would be crazy. It's gonna be a good game. I just I just don't know if I'll be able to play it. That's what I am. That is what I am looking forward to accomplishing. Most definitely. Thing is, right now, I'm trying to. Guess I should have did a little bit more research on this. Well, Roger Base did a live reaction, so I could just do the same. I had Enzoi on my wish list for Steam for 1 year. Hey, I saw the first game of it come out, and I thought it was great. Hold on, real quick. I need to blow my nose, man. My allergies are killing me. So what I will do is time for your reaction live stream. For real though, I am. What I'm gonna do is, yeah, I'm just gonna read through it and react. There's already 21 chapters out for this dang manga, but I'm starting at chapter 1. Cuz I really want to understand what's going on with this manga. If I do I might do one for One Piece cuz I'm already caught up on that. I might do one on One Piece, and I'm just going to start right at the right at the latest. I don't think there's any need for me to do anything before then cuz I've already caught, unless I wanted to just make a whole bunch of content of me reading through all of it. But that's mostly what the people want. I'm doing this one now because it's smaller and probably a little bit more niche. Insert intro, or I'm all like, "Hey, you guys, I'm doing something a little bit new. Trying out a manga reaction. Had to do a little bit of research here and there, and said, screw it, I'm gonna do it my own style. And yeah, so let's get to it. I'm just gonna read through this manga here and just do what it do. See how it is. I am going to be starting off with Ichi the Witch at chapter 1. We already have 21 chapters out, but I wanted to give it a nice little read from the beginning here so that I knew what was going on. And I mean, why would I start at 21, right? Like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know what's happening, but I felt that I would at least also start the reactions at chapter 1. So that way, one, I had a little bit of content for it. And that way you can kind of see how I reacted and kind of my thoughts on the manga as it progresses and as I catch up to 21 or whatever chapter I am on by the time I do catch up. So I might, rapid fire these. You might see 2 or 3 of these a week, or maybe just one a week until I catch up. But I might read this a little bit every day. So let's see how this thing right here goes. I'm thankful for the fruits and plants, the animals, the birds, insects, and fungi. I'm thankful for all life in this world. All right, first panel here is nice and colorful. I'm already enjoying the art style. Oh boy, I want to hunt. I want to hunt them all. Am I missing a page here? Oh, I am. Druid Mountain, the flower field near its summit. Not gonna lie, this is a little weird. Oh damn. I might start over actually, dude. I don't know how I feel about doing these dang manga reactions, man. uh, I do like reading it. I feel like I'd do better at a review of it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I might just read it and give a review or give my thoughts on it. Can't see what I'm looking at. I don't know if I can show the panels. Do reviews. Yeah. Because I'm saying I don't think I can show the panels. Like, otherwise I would. And if I can do I might yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out because it's like I don't think I'll say I don't think I can show the panels if I do a manga review. Maybe some of them. So like if I do a manga reaction, if I do a review, then I can probably show like snippets here and there and kind of do like a recap. But if I do, because that's what I'm trying to think about. Because I could probably do, if I weren't streaming on YouTube, I could probably get away with the, you know, panels. But I don't know. I'm still kind of new. I'm newish to reaction content, I guess you can say. Like I've seen people do it, but I am new to, trying to make it myself. I do like looking over content and kind of just talking about it. I do like I've been watching a few videos. So I actually have a few lined up in my watch later. Gosh. Yeah, I need to I'm dying over here. All right, we got the watch later up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they have permission, or I know some people have it overlaid. I might look into it a little bit more before I actually do it. I might do a review instead before I do a reaction, because I think that because the reviews I can understand how they do. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can read that offline and then structure my review of it a little bit better. You know, which I think would be pretty fun. Yeah, it's easier to do a review and claim fair use if I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like, man, when Itchy threw the sword at the guy, you know what I'm saying? And then I put him throwing the sword at the guy, like that is fair use. Whereas if I'm just reading it and then just have it on the screen, I don't know if that's necessarily fair use. Because I know individuals have gotten in trouble in the past, but if I can, like if people are doing it now, right? I just don't want to lose my channel. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So we can actually just do the research here. We're gonna start off with Itchy the Witch, because I feel like something that is bigger might have an issue. Like One Piece, they would probably have an issue. All right, let's look at. I'm gonna see the guy with the pencil. He has decent amount of. Okay, so this guy is showing it. True, but how I'm looking at this content, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I'll do it. Because this guy's showing like one panel at a time, and he's just kind of like, let's see. We're gonna figure this out live. Never give up. Yeah, we're gonna figure this out. It's only been 35 minutes. We're just chilling. We're learning. All right, see what we got. We got. Codes for everybody. We are chilling. Yes, sir. All right, I'm trying to figure this out. I keep getting ads now. I used to be safe. What is it? Good old, good old Opera GX was protecting me. Now I get one every time I use YouTube. I'm like, damn. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so one guy does reviews. When he does his reviews, he shows the panels, and it looks like he's going through like each one, right? Because the review channels I'm used to come from the One Piece sphere, and I normally watch like Teching 101, and he shows I think panels sometimes. I know he got in trouble like a few years ago where they were trying to take him down. So that's where I got the impression. And I know what is it? The anime balls deep or whatever. I know didn't like they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like people. Well, they almost got the copy striked as well a few times, but I'm not sure if that was because of that was one studio or how that worked. So I'm trying to find like a reaction, just because I want to see a sample of how it's done in the manga world. Because this guy, I see one guy, he's showing panels as he reads, but it looks like more people are interested in post discussions. You know what I'm saying? But we got one live reaction. Looks like they just read through the manga and get to it. I was thinking of buying anime cards and showing them off while reading anime stories that I write. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm stuck. I don't know what I want to do here. If anything, I would do a reaction video. But some of the videos I want to watch are, well, I kind of want to watch the Thunderbolts video and the Steam OS video. How do you all feel about video reactions? I know some people hate them. I've had some nerds come in here and try to attack me for my videos. You go, you reactions rule. See, somebody loves them. Alrighty. I might do a reaction video to warm up. Then I'll get into the Itchy the Witch. Or I'll just do a review video after. That might be more fun. Do. All right, we're gonna watch the Thunderbolts here. This I know how to do. You can just put the video on, and then you just be like, "Ah, that's crazy." Thank you. I have no idea where he's at. Oh, I moved his toys and stuff right here, so he can be in the know. They were over here, and you couldn't really see him. And then he was like, "Pa, I want to be seen." So I said, all right, youngin, get in the scene." Doop poop myself. Actually, let me make myself bigger right here. Ooh, I mean to start the video like that. Hello, everyone. We are going to be going over one of your favorite franchises, Marvel. Yet again, they dropped I would say, another movie trailer here. The Thunderbolts. Well, to be exact, Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. It's their big game trailer for their theaters. Well, the movie that's going to be in theaters, let me say, May 2nd. We don't know what the crew has been up to. I know last I saw some of the Marvel folks. What was it? Last I saw was Agatha all along. We had the one Captain America movie and Bucky. I think they were trying to find super soldiers. And then I think, what was it? Loki became the Yggdrasil man, the Tree Man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hope this is going to be good. I know. Fantastic Four. That's the one that I'm going to be waiting for. But this right here, the Thunderbolts. It may reveal something that we may want and not know. So I'm not going to judge a book by its cover since I really don't know who these guys are, but I am looking forward to kind of seeing where Marvel goes in the future of these movies. No, they're not coming at all now. They're gone. When did they get Tulsi Gabbard in here? And who's the guy shadowboxing everybody right there? He just dusting people. Did he get the Infinity Gauntlet? I thought Thanos was gone. Oh, there's Bucky. Yeah, my man. Oh wait, y'all can't hear this. Y'all can't hear this. I'm fumbling the bag. Y'all can't hear this. My dog's name is Ollie. Alibaba. This is the good part about recording. You know, you can just run it back, cut stuff out. Your cat's name is Little Buddy. This is Ollie. Alibaba. All right, yeah. We're going to be here watching Thunderbolts here, big game trailer. Already went over that a little bit ago, but you know how it is. We got to go back because the audio was cut. Scene. Bop.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming.
About that, since the Avengers really aren't coming back, did anyone tell them that like the team was disbanded and everyone went their own way? Because like not everyone, like a lot of people could still save the world. They're just not. Or was Tony Stark the only one that was like, you know, by darn it, I got the money, let's make a team?
Who will keep the American people safe?
And also, when did they get Tulsi Gabbard in here? I'm gonna put that joke back in there. when did they get Tulsi Gabbard in here?
There's some big threat out there.
My man Bucket Black Boy.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
Wait. Were the Thunderbolts in the Black Widow movie? Someone put that in the comments below, please, because I didn't watch Black Widow. Probably should watch that movie if I really want to understand what's going on, or I don't. Maybe it's not. It doesn't relate to any of this. It could, but I don't know any of these characters for.
So none of us comply? So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Yeah,
Look, me! John, stop!
Where were you?
Where are you?
okay.
Everyone here has
They're not
done bad
heroes.
things. You can't escape the past.
Is that
It's like
Taskmaster?
your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now?
Hold on. Is this? Are they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be like the Suicide Squad, but for Marvels? Is this what I'm getting? This is the vibe I'm getting.
Or live with it forever?
Like, actually, I lied.
This could get messy.
No shit.
I know that guy. I know
You thought you were
Bucky.
gonna be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
He just lost his own arm.
We can't do this.
And I remember
No
Budget
one here
Captain America too.
He's a hero.
Lena, when I look at you,
Okay.
I don't see your mistakes.
Yeah, that John Walker.
That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
Okay, so they have like a little relationship. Who's the other lass over there? Who's she? She just by herself?
We are the Thunderbolts!
No
Can't
speaking
call
time.
ourselves that.
God, thank you.
This has makings of team that can rise to glory,
I love it. Rise to glory.
bring light from the darkness.
Oh, I guess I would have.
This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box with a little giddy toy.
Hold on.
Alexei, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
All right. Not gonna lie, I don't know how. I have a little bit of mixed feelings, but it seems pretty cool. So again, okay, so now, if I would have waited maybe like a few seconds, it probably would. I probably would have known. Well, let me redo that. If I would have waited a few seconds, I probably would have known that the characters' names were their names. You know, So Taskmaster, that was who like why didn't they let I guess Taskmaster speak, but or is that a new Taskmaster? And how'd they get caught up in this team or this mess? It'll be interesting to see how this all goes down. It's pretty cool though, because they got Bucky, my man Bucky. We last saw him, he was fighting with I guess it was I can't even remember the series. The only thing I remember was they were fighting. I guess that's bad of me if I'm doing a review video. I should have done my homework a little bit. But they were trying to find the super soldier serum, and I guess he got approached by her, the lady, the old Tulsi Gabbard, but her name is like Veronica something, right? Let's see. Let's look at this a little bit. Ah, let's see. Thunderbolts. I need to figure out why they have an asterisk there. It's probably because it is a different movie. Other than that, my whole take on it was thought it was pretty, I guess, okay. Although I like Bucky, it it wasn't really, it doesn't really have any characters I really care about. If I'm gonna be for real. And even though it looks like a fun movie and it might show a few characters that might be important when the say like big movies come out, I guess like for Secret War and with the Doom, with Doctor Doom when he gets introduced. I guess was it well we have Secret Wars and maybe like Battle World. Maybe they'll do something like that because I know they introduced Fantastic Four. These are characters or some that some people have really been waiting for, as well as the mutants. Um, I hope we with. I'm not sure if we will get that with the information from this trailer. There was the individual who was like, like just dusting people with his hand, turn them into little shadows. Maybe he's a mutant. So we may get introduced to individual, like I guess that population or that faction in this set or this series here. But other than that, I don't I don't know how I feel about it. Really, it's just like unless they make it like really funny and there's just like really good fight scenes. Um, I don't know how people are how the Thunderbolts is gonna do, but hey, most definitely not a movie that I am necessarily looking forward to. Doesn't mean it won't be a bad movie. I may, take the time and go out and see it just to see how everyone's doing and how the story actually progresses. Just because it does seem pretty cool, and it may give us a little context of how the world has evolved when it comes to, I guess, some of the political structures as well as the crime and superheroes and villains that have appeared since the Avengers kind of have, disappeared from the world because, Tony Stark's not here anymore. Captain America's not around with Captain America being the Falcon. Um, the Hulk's not really fighting actively. Thor's not doing anything really. He's not going to be helping out Earth. So what is it? The Earth's mightiest heroes are no longer really around. So I guess it'll be kind of cool to see how these smaller teams kind of come into play and build up the larger ecosystem. Though I want to see the mutants. That is what I'm really waiting for, if I'm being honest. So I really hope the Thunderbolts can show me some of that. That's what I really want. I won't know until the movie comes out, or maybe I'll watch another few trailers. But that's just kind of what I think and how I feel about this whole movie and the trailer. It's not bad. Trailer, I would say I gave the trailer 5. I give it 4 Moikas. 4 Moikas out of 5. That's what we'll give. We'll have a 5 scale. I'll give it 4 out of 5. Yeah, that's what I get. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It looks pretty fun. Even though it doesn't have characters that I'm excited, it looks like it's still be good. It's a Marvel movie. It'll probably be action, combat, and with a little humor. We'll see. I'll give it a chance at least. All right, that's my attempt at a trailer review. We did it, y'all. I hope the sound went through.
Did you ever dream?
Oh, it did go through. It did. All right. That was one of the videos. Oh yeah, dude. I want to Leo Flight personal
Let's talk
cars. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm
Did
watching
you ever
videos.
dream of flying?
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna start that here. All right, you guys, I really be on one. I be looking and finding stuff that, I'll be looking forward to and wanting to see. I was scrolling a little bit. Some of y'all might not be on this. Your boy here, I like tech, I like gaming, I like memes, but right here, this is something far from that. I guess, no, it's mostly tech, but this right here brings me back to when I was a youngin' and my grandparents had me watching the Jetsons because they were like, you need to understand these old cartoons. These are good cartoons. You need to know what this is all about. And so they got me hip to it. And ever since I was a youngin', I always wanted to fly and drive in a car that could, of course fly. Is what I want to do here. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that's what I want to do. So right here, I saw this on my feed, had to instantly click on it. It was like the team, the squad, the gang, they would all love this right here. They would love to see this. Leo.
Did you ever dream of flying?
Yeah.
Remember when you could blur the line between fantasy and reality?
Only in VR.
Meet Carlos Salif. He dreamed of building spaceships and cars of the future. Today, he creates supercars.
Okay, man.
Meet Pete Bitar, a pilot
What up, Pete?
and an inventor of revolutionary flight technology. What if a supercar designer who dreamed of rockets and an inventor of flying machines worked together to create the Leo Coupe?
I would save up all my money and buy it. That's what I would do. I would save my money and buy a flying car. Why would you not want a flying car?
What if it's as easy to use as your car,
I hope so.
but you can cruise at over 200 miles an hour, and it can
Yes.
land on a charging pad just about anywhere?
Yeah, that's what I need.
What if the dream was already real?
Ooh, yeah, go sign me up. All right, tell me about it. Tell me about it. 2-seat storage, all right. Jet propulsion. Okay, real quick. How likely do you think something like this would be approved? And do you think people actually would be able to fly it? Because I feel like people can barely, let's be real, people can barely drive cars. Should they be able to fly? Maybe this is the reason why we haven't seen flying cars. People can't even drive cars on the ground. Okay. Hold on. Let me see one of these features. Let me go back on the features. I'm sorry. Coupe flying car-like size, 2 seats in storage. All right. 100% electric jet propulsion, 200 lift, No dangerous propellers. Ballistic recovery parachute. Take off and lands like a helicopter. Flies like an airplane. All right. Sounds good. Helicopter takeoff. Airplane fly. How do we prevent people from accidentally crashing in the air? This is cool and all, but how do we stop that? Not the AI. Come on, guys. Don't hit me with the CGI. You guys seeing this? This is crazy. It's not even real. Okay, hold on. They flying from East Hampton to New. Dang, that is fast. Nothing says you're poor than just being able to just fly across the whole world while everyone is just stuck in traffic. Look at that. They just flex on everybody. Imagine you're just walking in the city and you see one of them fly down in front of you. One of the Corpo helicopters from Cyberpunk 2099. 104 miles, 2 to 4 hours. By plane, 1.5 to 2 hours. By car, by Leo Coupe, 30 minutes. They're telling me they flew 104 miles in 30 minutes. This car would single-handedly destroy the airplane business. But that's assuming that everyone could get one. But actually, dude, Lyft and Uber would be eaten, man. Imagine them being able to hire on Leo drivers. Oh yeah, Uber and Lyft would be the new what is it? Airplane company. Like, why would you need that? I just give me a Leo. Call me the Leo up. Call me Uber. Hey, need you to take me across the country real quick. You get mad, dude. That'd be nice. We built your time machine. Hey, that's clean. I just want to see a real person get in it. That's what I want to see. Soundtrack is on fire, yo. It's a banger. Leo Flight. Lightness is the new luxury.
It's never been done before. The clustered electric jet is our thing. That is really the key to making this whole thing work, is you can get a lot of thrust in a very small area. We're very excited moving forward on this.
Why use clustered electric jets? That's a big question that a lot of people ask, and I think the big answer to that question is the fact that we have enough thrust with massive redundancy that still fits within a car-sized footprint. We built basically a skeleton of what would be the Leo Coupe to prove out the propulsion.
It's very nice to see over time we slowly loosen up the tethers and you have more room to play with. It's just very exciting to see that progression over time. I'm excited being kind of one of the test pilots to actually get this thing off the ground. It's a little nerve-wracking because it is brand new, but I'm also very excited for it.
That is pretty
neat. So
within
a year, you will see us flying the actual Vision, fully capable human lift.
Okay.
A person in the cockpit flying this thing around. We have already in pieces proven this technology works. Now blending it all together to make it work flawlessly, seamlessly, and in a way that's transferable then from
hopefully
one
it's transferable
platform to the next. That's kind of where we are.
So they're still in the early prototyping stage. Welcome to the world's first car company for the skies. Okay, more CGI work. I do like the music. No pilot's license. PT 103. No pilot's license required. So you're telling me anybody who has enough money can fly in here and can hop in here and fly. Now, we need to make sure somehow, some way, people who drink or do anything like that cannot just hop in here and fly it, brother. We need to have some sort of like sensor that's like, you drinking, you out in there. Because if you don't need a pilot license to hop in here and fly around, dude, I don't know, man. I like it. I'll still get me one. Shit. I'm getting one. I'm getting one. If I can get that money. Single seat. All right. All right. I'm gonna wait till they own version like 2 or 3 though. Well, work out the kinks. Introducing Leo Solo. All right. This is what everyone's gonna be getting though. Leo flight needs to link up with Starlink. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here. Oh, I end the video. I'm gonna pause the video here. I'll put the link in the description so that way you guys can go watch it for yourself and follow them and everything. But this is what I'm gonna say about. I'm gonna give a little take here. Give a little review. And I have my little comments. I'm gonna give you a little. We'll have a little talk, a little discussion. All right. The video was pretty neat. Was about 90% CGI. None of it really none of it it exists. The bare bones of it exist. But everything they were showing there, all theoretical, all up here. Still CGI, all design. What they do have is the probably frame for the Leo Solo. I almost said Leo CO, but it's the Leo Solo. And I think that'll be neat. I think that's what they will probably drop first. Get it working for one individual. Make sure that they can casually have, single pilots getting out of the air, landing, flying, figure out all the bugs that may come along with it. They probably don't want to endanger multiple people in a device like this early on. And we'll probably allow them to get a better understanding of how the UI needs to work for the pilots. Would I fly one of these or would I buy one? Most definitely if I had the money. This right here, especially the Leo Solo, that is something that I would want to fly to space, man. Like, they need to fix that up so we're able to not only fly on Earth, but I want to be able to leave the atmosphere and go to Mars. You know what I'm saying? We need these guys to link up with Tesla or Elon. If you see this somehow, some way, you need to figure out how to link up with these cats right here, give them some funding. Someone else out there, give them funding. If anything, y'all follow my video if you come across this so we can get some ad money and fund these guys, because we need some flying cars, bro. I need to be like the Jetsons, man. I want to be whipping it in the air. I want to be able to hop in my car and fly, you know, I want to fly. If I want to go to Chicago, I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to go anywhere in the world. That's gonna be crazy. But I also don't understand. Well, I do understand, but I don't see how. I don't see how we're just gonna be able to give just anybody the access to buy and fly one of these, because it said earlier in the video it was like PT 103, and let's see if we can find it in the video. And with that being the case, that means you don't need a license to fly the car. You can just hop in and do whatever you want. And that does worry me, just because that means people who shouldn't be flying one of these can fly them, especially if you don't need any special additions to your license. Because if it's just considered a car, you know, there are people who have licenses that are bad at driving, and the last thing they need is one of these. I would hope that they figure out how to have some sort of like autopilot or auto driving to kind of help correct the vehicle from crashing into things and assist with like keeping itself upright. Just because, again, the last thing you need is somebody who shouldn't be driving having one of these and ruining it for everybody. Other than that, I'll probably keep up with the Leo Flight personal cars. Again, I really want to I want to have one of my own. You know good and well they're going to be expensive as heck, and they're going to probably, when they do come out and if they do get popular, they're probably going to I hope revolutionize, you know, the the whole flying industry, just because it's like, or maybe that's the right terminology, but just because people who do travel a lot, it'd probably be better for them to have a couple of one of these. Or say if a company who has individuals travel a lot, they'll be able to probably buy a few of these. It'll probably be cheaper for them to buy a few Leo flights and then have someone drive, like rent it out to people who work with them, or rent it out to a driver who shuttles people from place to place. So even then, being able to fly and travel like this will help people it'll help more people travel faster. So we'll see. I guess that's why they meant, or your time travel device is here, because it cuts so much time in between how long you have to be like between space. So it's like, if you want to go on vacation, you can go on vacation more often. You don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta wait. It's gonna take me so many hours. Like I have friends that live in maybe like 45 minutes from here on my plane. But if we had one of these, it could be like 10, 15 minutes, you know, instead of getting on the airplane and spending a whole day or evening flying somewhere. You could get there in a quarter of the time. Like that's crazy. I would love that, you know. Well, we'll see how it goes. Again, I'm gonna give them a follow. Makes me happy to see we got Leo Flight. We're gonna give them a follow. They only have 8.2K subscribers. Hopefully they're okay with people doing reaction videos and me doing a reaction video of their content here. Y'all keep going on with the flight. All right. The Leo flight needs to become a reality. Love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for doing this for me and for everyone else who wants to whip it like the Jetsons. We out. All right. I guess there's another one. We knocked another one out. We got two. We're 2 for 2. 2 for 2. We're doing some good old reaction stuff, man. This is great. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Da, da, da. Flip. Flip it. Up. There we go. This way this way when I turn my head, I'm actually I'd rather it be like this. Looks consistent. Bum 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 bum. I have this TikTok in my head from earlier stuck. Like a little dog. They like put little hats on them, but it was cute. I was like, damn, we so cute. Ah. All right, I might end up playing Ellen a little bit later. That'd be a lot of fun. I haven't played it in a little bit. I've been trying to play Once Human and trying to play Ashes of Creation, though Ashes of Creation is boring me because I can't play the class I want to play. I really want to dive in when I can play the class I want, but it won't let me do that. Extremely annoying. Wish I could change it, but that will never happen. They will just keep playing with my mind and my heart and interests until the end of time. That's how it is. That's how it is. Always is, you know. They just like messing with you. Especially in alpha, they're like, hey guys, we're going to release a class. And then you wait for it and wait for it, wait for it. Because I'm pretty sure in Ashes of Creation, I remember hearing that it was going to be coming to us sometime in the fall. And when in February. So it was going to be coming to us sometime in February. And then now it's February. And then they were like, the 5th of February. And then they were like, halfway through February. It's about halfway through February. And it is still not ready for us to play. Not sure what they plan on doing. Just hope they don't keep pushing back. I really hope they don't push back the Summoner. That's all I really wanted to play. I love it. I love that game. It's really fun, but I love it even more if they just gave me the class I wanted to play. Will they do it? Probably not. Probably not. So I'm not mad about the developments of the game, but that is what happens when you get into an alpha and try to play that. Sometimes it'll play you, you know? Sometimes it'll play you. Yeah. Okay. Part of me wants to start a new Black Desert Online account. I have so much stuff on my old account that I just don't know what it does. I just want to start a new one. I probably should have done that before the Dosa came out. All right, let's do a couple more videos here. Over here, Tron. Well. All right. Seen this guy around before. Some of you all are familiar with Sungrand Studios. They made a few videos here and there talking about the state of gaming and how the games that we have been wanting to play and have been able to play over the last few years, and especially in 2024, where some of them were I would consider flops. They weren't the best, you know. Some of them got whole studios shut down. But we will watch, I say, their latest video here. Let's say, well, one of their latest ones. How EA's CEO will make us pay for Dragon Age: The Veilguard's failure. I am interested in this here.
Thank you for joining me. Today we will take a look at the CEO of EA's statements regarding Dragon Age: The Veilguard and how the game's failure will make EA products worse in the future. The Veilguard was not a financial success, and EA's CEO will make us pay for it. Today's speech is more on the short side because EA is the most boring and uninspired.
I will say, this man looking fresh, y'all. Got him in the suit. He looking fresh, y'all. He looking fresh.
Publisher in the games industry.
Looking good.
And their anti-consumer practices have an effect on me that young, hip people would describe as harshing my vibe. It is difficult and it takes significant time to research EA's statistics because I have to keep fact-checking, as it seems impossible that a games publisher can operate with such blatant disregard for the quality of their products and still function as a business.
The thing is, I always felt like EA made bad games. I've had this opinion since I was about 12, and I'm about 30. So for about 18 years, I had the opinion that EA made bad games. And it was confirmed to me later in life when I tried to play a game run by EA Mythic called Warhammer Age of Reckoning. And they spent a few years trying to get the game together. And then at the last minute, they started rushing and panic. They put somebody in charge. They started rushing, panicking, and they put out a game that was a buggy mess. And eventually, the game, even though it got money, the game, shut down, and it's no longer played. So, that was just my experience from some of the games I played back then, and not saying it's a pattern or anything, just something that I've noticed,
Yet here we are. Andrew Wilson,
here we are.
The CEO of EA, has recently made statements regarding the commercial failure of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. To quote Mr. Wilson, "In order to break out beyond the core audience, games need to directly connect to the evolving demands of players who increasingly seek shared world features and deeper engagement alongside high-quality narratives in this beloved category." In the industry, the technical term to describe this kind of statement is word salad. What does Wilson mean by this?
Nothing.
Let's take a close.
Absolutely nothing. Homie means nothing. He's just trying to make it seem like he knows what he's talking about, and he don't. I'll move this right here. That's what he's really trying to do. He's trying to make himself seem like he knows what he's talking about, but he don't.
Closer look. But first, on a side note, I want to ask you, who do you think does the most work when it comes to making a game? Who spends the most time and requires the highest amount of skill? Is it programmers? Artists? In 2024, the highest paid employee of EA was the CEO, Andrew Wilson, being paid $25.64 million. On average,
Big
a
money.
game developer earns 0.04% of what the CEO earns. The CEO earns 23.3 times what the game developer earns. Is the CEO doing 23 times the amount of work? I wonder. EA's most profitable IP is FIFA. The games are highly profitable due to increasing...
I think a lot of times CEOs may not be doing maybe as much like quote unquote work on the day to day, but when it comes to who gets in trouble if the company does bad, or if something like, if the company does something illegal, or the CEO is normally, or just something bad happens to the company, normally the CEO is the one who's in charge if a dev or someone else messes up. Like they're in the one who's in trouble. Like they just take the heat a lot of the times, just because they're the one who, they're like the face of the company for real though, So if your devs are, say you're a CEO and you hire bad you don't have a good team that is hiring the best people, and you get devs who don't know what they're doing, and then they make a game that is bad, then I mean that is kind of the CEO's fault, because even though the devs are doing a lot of work and are programming a lot of work, they should be doing the job of making sure that the ship is running smoothly. But if they're not doing that, then that could pose as an issue.
Extreme predatory practices. The brand of FIFA is recognizable. EA, can copy and paste and resell the exact same soccer or football game every single year. This means operating costs are low
they can do
since
that.
it is the same game every single time, and they know that their audience will buy it.
And that's the thing. Y'all need to stop buying Madden and FIFA and all the 2Ks until they actually make a new game. EA's not going to make a new game, a good new game, unless people stop buying all the bad stuff. We got to support our indie devs.
If they want to make a game more profitable, they don't have to make the game better in quality. All they have to do is increase the price of loot boxes and reduce the rate of acquiring desirable items.
Yep.
Normally, when a business does poorly, they are put under financial pressure to do better. EA has found a way to cheat the system. They can skate over any of their business and functional failures by adjusting the price and drop rates of their loot boxes, thus offsetting any financial failures. In FIFA, you buy a pack and randomly receive players. Mechanically, the player who spends the most money will have significant advantages over other players.
Are you telling me FIFA is a dang gotcha game? You telling me they got FIFA players acting like Genshin players? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Every year, EA can just copy and paste the same game again, changing the number of the year, resetting all players to square one. Then the players will have to throw money into the monetization system all over again.
Yeah, they will.
Repackaging the same game, changing one number in the title, making players feel obligated to...
They just update the graphics a little bit too. They just tweak it a little bit, switch the UI around. You know, they may be like, you know how you couldn't dribble as well? Well, we fixed that. We made it a little bit better for you. You can now go left and right and then left when you jiggle your controller just a little bit. Just like, you can do it. You can dribble like this now with your controller. And then we're gonna add in face scan. We improved the face scan for your My Creator. That's what they're gonna do.
To pay into the gambling system all over again. I want to ask you something as a gamer. Does this sound fun?
No.
Does this sound fair? Is this a good example to set for the games industry? In a recent title, FIFA Ultimate Team, it would cost players reportedly around £40,000 or $50,000.
Yo. Are you kidding me right now? These people are paying big money. They saw Genshin Impact, they saw Honkai Star Rail, they saw all these gacha games and said, horses don't stop, they keep running.
Of real money to be able to afford all of the best
they
players
keep
in the game.
Stacking that
the best
money,
selling
bruh.
computer game
Taking
in the
that
UK
cash.
In 2023
What up,
and 2024 has been EA Sports FC 24 and 25. Unfortunately, there isn't any way to stop EA from pushing this anti-consumer practice further. With the FIFA brand, they basically have a blank check to do whatever they want. What they want is to take more and more money from gamers. The only potential way to stop EA from taking advantage of gamers is for people to stop buying their games and stop paying into the predatory loot box microtransactions. But we all know that's not going to happen.
Never.
You, I, and EA know that people will just keep buying games based on a brand name and IP, and EA will keep taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they will.
This is the publisher in charge of Dragon Age the Veilguard and the upcoming Mass Effect 5. In a previous earnings call last year, Wilson said he has been playing the next Battlefield game with the development team, and it will be a tremendous live service.
Oh my gosh.
Wilson says that Dragon Age the Veilguard would have been a
service.
success if it was a live service game.
No, it would not have.
His philosophy toward profitability is well documented and public.
Veilguard would have sucked even
Andrew
more.
Wilson of EA is lying
He would have
about
died.
Dragon Age. But why?
People hate live service. People don't want live service. We don't want a game where they only come out with like 10% of it and they make you swipe to unlock new characters where you only can play like 10 minutes a day. Like, no. We don't want live service. We want a complete game. We want 100% finished game. We want a game. We want a game. That's why people are playing indie games. They play indie games because they get a whole game. It may be like $10, $20, but it is a game. They can play it. They can get through it. They don't want a battle pass. They don't want DLC season passes that actually add on remaining parts of the game that you all were either too mismanaged to complete, or didn't have. I don't know. That's what I think. I think the DLCs come in play because a lot of these studios are too mismanaged to create the content that they were supposed to and piecemeal it in via DLC and charge the player the difference, so that way they can keep going on and making updates for the bugs that they didn't know how to fix.
Is the CEO of EA
I'm done with my
lying?
rant.
EA has found the perfect recipe to produce lazy, low-effort products which prey on people who are susceptible to gambling addiction and those willing to pay to have an advantage over other players. With this approach, you do not need to make a good quality product to be profitable.
Hold on, I got some allergies real quick. Let me pause it right there. All right, I'm back. Yeah. If you look at, Halo Infinite, done game, dead zone. We don't want live service. EA, we don't want live service. Yeah, you might be looking at me and like, this guy right here, commentator. I don't care, y'all. I'm giving you a comment as a gamer, yo. We don't want the live service. We want a full game. If anything, release it as early access. We'll pay $20 for an early access game. And then when it's complete, well, the rest of the people can pay the $60. I mean, I'd rather a game be forever in early access than them try to bamboozle me into a $60, $70 game that isn't complete until like 2-3 years later. No, not happening. Not again. Ooh, excuse me. Not again. I did that with Diablo 4. Probably one of the worst ROIs in money, you know? Not doing it again.
Investors don't care about quality. They care about profitability. The problem here is that there are no limits to how predatory a company like EA can and will become. They will influence other publishers and developers to not focus on quality, but instead predatory monetization to maximize profitability.
Man.
There is no moral boundary or line that EA will not cross. What the CEO of EA actually means to say is that Dragon Age the Veilguard failed because it did not implement predatory monetization. Financially, it would have earned EA more money. But would it really make people like the game more?
No.
Thanks for joining me today. And remember, my fellow gamers, pay on. Game on. I mean game on.
What I think the CEO meant by Veilguard being a failure was that it failed in making them money. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was people bought the game, and because they could play it one time and then realize this sucks, they couldn't extract any more money out of the game because they were only going to play it one time. Whereas if they made it a live service, they probably could have paced out some of the storylines for the game, offered a few battle passes to be like, hey, this right here will give you skins and boost you through the gameplay and give you a weapon and make you look cool, and you can do these dailies while you're grinding and this, that, and the other, right? Kind of like how Diablo had a story, but it was like live action within the story. Not live action, but they had like a live service-y story. They could have probably done something like that. So while people are experiencing the game and like people are slowly like figuring out the game is bad, they could slowly bleed out all the money from the players. You know what I'm saying? Like as we are quitting the game and realizing that it sucks, they're just slowly like just bleeding the cash out of you, just taking it from you. And then when everyone realizes that the game is bad, instead of everyone paying like the $60, whatever the box cost once, they paid the box cost like they did with Diablo 4. And then over time, people did middle like little transactions here and there. So they got the $60 plus like maybe $20 for the battle pass, and then they got the battle pass, and then maybe it had a cool skin, and then they spent like another like $40-$50 to get like some skins and a mount and like a something for their weapon, you know, like a glow aura. You know, people spend a little bit of cash to make their character look cool as they play through the game, and then they get to the game and they're like, dang, this is bad. I spent like a few $100 on the game, or even maybe a few thousand, because they went all in because they thought it was going to be a really good game. And then they have that sunk cost fallacy, and they're they're just going to keep playing the game because they spent so much money, and then they're just stuck in a loop of just playing a game they know they hate because it's bad, and they won't quit because, you know, it's a whole psychological mental game. That's definitely why the game failed. It failed because they couldn't mentally torture people to stay into the game. Nah, but hey, just make a good game. That's all you really have to do. Make a good game. Make a good game. Make a good game with a solid story. Matter of fact, I don't even think you really have to have a story if the game is just good. You know what I'm saying? If the combat or something, just if the mechanics of the game are good, and people could just be like making their own fun. Like Minecraft is just a good game. Yeah, it has a story, but it literally was just like you could build and create a good game. And then they added the story and stuff slowly as they improved and could. But it was a good game. So if you make a good game and then you just add a good story maybe to it, it might work out. You know, it might work out. Who knows? But that is my take on how EA's CEO will make us pay for Dragon Age the Veilguard's failure. By our boy here, Sungrad Studios. I'm going to give him a sub as well. Y'all give him a sub and a like. I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, this guy's pretty cool. I like his content. How you do it? That's how you do it, Wampax. Now what I'm trying to figure out is what I wanna play. I kind of want to do a story. We got specials. We got specials. We got specials. We got specials. Oh, Left 4 Dead 2. I have it in my library. I didn't even know. What kind of game are y'all looking forward to me playing? How's your game going? You said you're playing Kingdom Deliverance. What was it? Hold on. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I guess. Finding a game is hard. What are you all playing? I always wanted to play a horror game, but I don't know where people watch or get them. I'm definitely gonna play Monster Hunter Wilds. That's gonna be fun. Do you guys have any? Okay, these are looking pretty cool. Black Myth Wukong is a horror game. I mean, I guess. Is there a horror game you guys would want to watch or see me play? Huh. My games are all like, oh, I was just shitting on 2K, and here it is. Play it now. Play it now. I did think about going through Wukong again. Would make a would be a good especially since I'm multi-stream now, it'd be good to kind of go through it. I'm just looking through games right now. I did a couple reaction videos. It was pretty fun. Okay, so it's one of the top rails. So what's new and trending? Most definitely, and not play. Should I check that one out? Oh. My goodness, it looks so bad. I can't believe. Oh my gosh. Overwatch 2 is mostly negative. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. I really wish I could play Wilds. This game was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I hadn't had that much fun in a while. I'm stuck. Take a look at Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know what? Let's see how long it would take me to download. Let's see what everybody's on. Everyone's on Marvel Rivals. 2 people are in Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know, it's gonna be the game. If you're looking for Wukong, it's Black Myth Wukong. Path of Exile, you can go for now. I'm not playing that. I did kind of want to play the new Extraction game, but I didn't really like any of the classes. I feel like that's always the problem. I'm particular about what I want to play as, and they don't have a character that I want to play as, and I'm just kind of like, I also want to kind of play this game. Heard it was good. I might look it up real quick. You know what? I might play Mouthwashing. It's like a quick game. Hold on. I think I found. All right, I think I found. Hmm. Might do it. I might get mouthwashing. What's threshold? I want to know what engine they use for mouthwashing. Oh, they use Unity. Okay, okay. I like the artwork. It's a 9. I'll probably play it for tomorrow. So it's almost 10, so it'll be 12 by time. Yeah, I might get it tomorrow and play. I think that's what I might do. Might play mouthwashing tomorrow. I think that'll be fun. Still not enough space. It's so hard. What are their top sellers? Okay, I've seen this buckshot roulette play before. Huh. Yeah, where? Ooh. I didn't want to go to this game in particular. I want to see other games like it. Hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at some of these. I might have to try them out. It has to be horror, and then we need to look at RPG. Or do I look for indie games and then okay, we do like some single player. Yeah, I've been hearing this is really fun. I just don't think I can play and stream. Yeah. My computer would freak out. It'd be like, wouldn't be a good experience. It'd be like, can't play. Like English, what do y'all got for me? I'm over here trying to find single player game. Oh, themes there. Horror. I do want to play through Stray again. That was fun, and I didn't record all of it, and I would like to have it on. I would like to have it on my YouTube. I already played that too. Hmm. Definitely want to play that. I have escaped the background. Some of these I know would be crazy. Meh. Ooh, sorry about that. That. Alrighty. like Baldur's Gate 3. Like I'm not really playing that right now. And I could play an hour of Wukong. Or try to at least. How long are you gonna take? It might be a game we play tomorrow too. Shit. Mm-hmm.
Let me show you how to block this ad. First, you're gonna click on this video, then you're gonna download Pi. It's an ad blocker that's
Going live, and you are live. What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here with my live reaction to One Piece manga chapter 1138. We're getting started right on time today. I'm not starting early. I'm not starting late. I wanted to make sure I wait right until at 8 a.m. because I've heard from so many people, from literally every One Piece fan that I know, that this chapter is apparently peak, that this is apparently like one of the best chapters of all time, that I should remain unspoiled, that I shouldn't see since I was going to. I'm chilling. Good. So I have a feeling, normally uploaded a bunch of videos. One Piece doing this week. All right, front cover, Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 24. It was Who's Who all along, okay? It was Who's Who all along. We got Who's Who with his courtesans, his oirans, some other beast characters in the background, like some lion dude and some leopard dude with Who's Who. I'm honestly surprised he's still chilling and seemingly having a good time in Wano Country, considering everything that happened during the last story arc. But okay, I guess so nothing's changed for Who's Who under the new leadership of Momonosuke. He's still chilling, being a racist in the little corners of Wano Country, away from everybody else. All right, whatever. It's what it is. So Yamato hasn't even been doing their job. That's what I'm seeing from all this. Unless Yamato's gonna come in and he's gonna, I think we're pretty much chill as it is. All right. With all this out of the way, because look, we've been on this for 24 volumes and we're just now getting a character. Let's get into the good stuff. All right. 1138 Harley. Kicking things off with Loki coughing up blood. Okay, right where we left off last week. For as much as you look like him, you gotta be related to that red-haired pirate. Oh, good. Good. Give me lore. Give me lore. Give me Shamrock. Give me Shanks lore. Good. And you're getting a little ... as you see Gongo and Shamrock walking away. Hold your tongue. That's nothing that you need to know. And Loki's going, true, it ain't my business, but a great pirate and a celestial dragon stand on opposing sides.
All right. Feel like I'm a little bit more warmed up. And I guess I can say this real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if you're here right now. Go ahead and one packs. Go ahead and hit a 1 in the chat. Let us know. But we got 2 live viewers on the YouTube. Hey. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna give another go at doing kind of like a live reaction for Ichi the Witch. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like I'm gonna read through it, kind of describe it. Never really done this before. That was gonna be kind of like my first ones. That's what we're gonna do. I don't think I can show. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be reading through Ichi the Witch. It is a new shonen or a new manga that has come out, and I haven't really done a review like this before or a live reaction. Don't think I can really show the panels, or excuse me. Don't really think I show the panels, but or I don't think it's like best practice. So I'm gonna kind of read it to you and give you a description. But before I get to that, I'm gonna take a quick little. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. But we're gonna be going over Ichi the Witch, Chapter 1. I'm gonna go through, panel by panel, reading it back to you, and giving you like a little description of what's going on. Starting off, I'm thankful for the fruits and the plants, the animals, the birds, insects, and fungi. Thankful for all the life in this world. With this first panel here, starting off at the top, has like these, it's like these leaves and the grass is kind of like flowing in the wind. And for the each saying, like for the fruits and plants, animals and birds, there's like a small like little sub panel there showing a lovely little apple, some flowers, a deer and some bunnies, and a little bird eating a worm on a tree branch, and all on top of a I guess like it's sitting on top of another panel that is a field of flowers with a few trees and a mountain in the background, and the bottom panel there being Ichi, well, who I assume is Ichi because they just have his like his face kind of obscured, and I guess his body there just chilling, taking on the wind as it comes towards him. It's like, oh boy, I want to hunt. I want to hunt them all. Then we have here the front cover or panel here. First hunt, Ichi. Ichi the Witch. It shows, I guess again, who I assume is Ichi, the main character, all dressed in black. He's like holding like a dagger, and then they have a mysterious individual here, yet to know their name. They have a black top hat on. Really enjoying the art here. The story is by Osamu Nishi, and the art by Shiro Usazaki. Yeah, I'm already in what is it? What is the word? Enamored, or they have captured my attention here with these colored panels. The next panel here being, it says Druid Mountain, the flower field near its summit. And here it has like on the top panel has like a nice little mountain there with a little elk standing, embracing the wind, getting a little close up on him. as we move to the next page, it gives you like a little close up of Ichi here. He is his knife. It looks like he slammed it right into that elk. So we get to see his first hunt here. Well, his first animal hunt, at least, that we get to see of him. Then here has the village at the foot of the mountain. I guess this is where he's taking that lovely elk here. Oh, he finally did it, huh? So that's the Flowerfield Guardian. It's huge. We can cross the mountain safely again. All the folks it kicked to death can rest in peace now. Thank you so much, Ichi. No problem. It was totally worth lying in wait for 6 hours. Though I was this close to squawking when I got pooped on that one time. I'm glad I got the kill. Yeah, everybody in the town seems to be extremely happy that he killed that elk there. Must have been giving a lot of trouble since they're saying people were getting killed by this guy. So I wonder what they were doing to make him mad, or if it was just that territorial over the area. Everyone seemed to be giving him gifts and some sorts of rewards just because he took this huge creature out. And since he is extremely large, the people in that village are going to be able to eat for a long time too. So Ichi must be really bringing home the bacon here. Take care. I will. Be sure to write. Hey, hang on. You're leaving today? Ichi. I didn't know if you'd come down the mountain. Just got here this morning. We're off to take the test. We get to go to the capital. What was that place again? The Man Cheese Association? No. No. The name of the school we're testing at is, oh well, it's not like you'll ever go there. Here for a gift. Oh, here, a gift for your journey. Rabbit, meat, and jerky. Take 'em. Thanks. Sure, no problem. Ichi, are you always going to live on the mountain? Everyone in the village adores you. Save going up the mountain for when you hunt and live in the village. So it looks like from this page here that I'm reading, sorry, I felt like I was going to sneeze again. It looks like his friends are getting ready to be, well, it looks like his friends are leaving the village. Yeah, they are getting ready to go somewhere importante. They probably aren't going to tell this guy since he's a little mountain dweller boy. But at least he's a kind guy. He handed them some jerky for their adventure. But all the young ladies there that he is friends with, they're currently sitting in a carriage. All their family is wishing them goodbye, and Ichi, a little slow to the take, doesn't know why or where they're really going, or because they say they're going to the capital, and one of them, that's his friends, they ask if they suggest that he should be staying in the mountain, stay in the village instead of the mountain. But something tells me that Ichi is not the type of guy to stay locked in. He's a guy that likes to go out and roam. Oh yeah, but that he says, I'll stay on the mountain. There's still things I want to do there. He's like super sharp about it. She's all like, oh, kind of surprised. He's like, well, take care then. You too. They kind of, dap up. He goes and kind of walks away. He's like, that was a waste of breath. Ichi's different from us. The world he lives in, the way he lives, it won't ever be like ours. Yeah, I don't doubt that. He seems like the type of guy that's going to be out and about and doing his own thing. Ichi goes, time to go home to the mountain. He has all his equipment strapped around him. He has his knife in hand. He's like, actually goes as a little flashback here. He says, when I was 6, I was given a knife and a little bit of food. When my food ran out and no one came for me, it hit me that I'd been abandoned on the mountain. In the panel shows a young Ichi kind of hunched over in like a tattered robe, probably what he had been dressed in when they left him. And it kind of follows his events after that. He kind of takes like a little bath or washes his face in some river water. He eats some berries that he shouldn't have, and immediately returns that those berries back up the same way they came. Is this? So I started walking day in and day out. I desperately tried to survive. As him, stepping in, slowly climbing up a mountain, sleeping in the leaves and out in the open. It's like when I was on the brink, I realized something. They hadn't given me the knife to hunt. They'd given me the knife to take my own life. And that's kind of unfortunate there. Well, I lived that last part, but that's unfortunate there. Man, just imagine just leaving a kid like that. I wonder what was wrong, why his parents didn't want him like that, just kind of send him out there. I wonder if they felt he was cursed or if he was an anomaly, because it doesn't really talk about his memories of his parents or how that happened. I guess he doesn't really even care at this point. And it's like right as he's about to, use the knife they gave him, a huge wolf appears out of nowhere, and he's kind of laying on the ground exhausted, and kind of has that exhausted half dead look in his eye. The wolf goes and pounces on him, and at the last second he goes and stabs at the wolf. He goes, Ichi says, I surprised myself by how hard I clung to life. And so I learned gratitude for life. I learned how to catch fish, how to forage for edible plants, and where the edible mushrooms grew. And in time, then I'm gonna stop there. Yeah. After he took out that wolf, saying he had some wolf steaks. He was able to, obviously kind of goes through the process of showing himself, learning how to where the fish are, learning how to catch the fish, and how to get his lovely mushrooms. And the art here is still great and impeccable. I kind of like this little flashback, give you a little jump on, a little idea on why this man is a hunter and where he gets his values from, because they left him out here to die. They literally left him to the wolves. And he said to the wolves, not today. He said death for death. That's what he learned. He said death for death. He learned it today. He said not today. Not today, baby. He said, I learned to hunt. He has his whole shrine lined up, sitting there kneeling down to it like a Giga Chad, and goes, the villagers at the foot of the mountain are kind. They treat a vagrant like me well. I like them. I'm thankful to them too, but there's still something I want to do. Surviving for so long on the mountain, I've developed a sense for combat. I can't say whether that instinct led me there or not, but you kind of see him look into the mountain, not in the mountain, but into the forest, the trees, and it kind of pans in real close, like just beyond the flower field near the mountain peak. I found it. Kind of get a look close in onto his eye after he was running through the mountain, or running through the mountain and the trees. And then you see this huge, like it's a larger panel, but you see this huge creature, like feathered and kind of white hair. He has like a white hair, and he kind of has like black feathers near his legs. He's just laying in the field. It slept soundly. A massive tree for its pillow. I could tell it was a creature completely unknown to me. I'd never seen or touched it before, but I could tell it was powerful, and I wouldn't hesitate. It was powerful, and it wouldn't hesitate to kill humans. I took one look and then turned and ran. And it hadn't done anything yet, probably. I couldn't say if it had actually killed any humans or even any other animals for that matter. Yeah, this guy looks stressed. He had like a bead of sweat running down his face. It's just, he saw that thing, was like, nah, nah, he ain't getting me today. And he goes, death for death. If they don't face me with the intent to kill, then I shouldn't desire to kill them either. Killing things you don't mean to eat isn't hunting, it's murder. That's one line you must never cross. But if that creature does harm a human, if it does turn its fangs on me, if it does trigger death for death, I want to hunt it. You see a close-up of this man's face. He got a smile. He got that look in his eye. He's like, yeah, I'm ready for it. A lot. I want to hunt that creature. Maybe I'll set up some traps just in case. A pit trap. Maybe a snare or two if that time does come. So you can tell this man is about, he got that Goku-like energy in him. He got that Goku energy in him, man. He's over here like, yeah, I want the biggest prize. I want the biggest monster. He got that Monster Hunter. He got that Hunter. He got that Hokage. He got that I'm gonna slay Muzan type energy in him, man. He's about this action. And I tell you right now, too, if you haven't watched Ichi the Witch, boy, the art for the manga is great. The art for the manga is great now. You see, we need to get this man. We need to get this man an anime. If you're not watching this thing, y'all need to tune in and get you the Shonen Jump subscription. Go ahead and tune in and start reading every week, because this guy right here is on. They own to something here. I can tell it already. They are on to something. I'm already liking it. I'm like, man, they gonna be hunting these guys right here. Because I just got, I've been watching, or I've been reading Jujutsu Kaisen, and I really like that. I really like the concept of the curses there, and I like Black Clover a little bit. I like the concept of all the how their magic system worked, and I don't know, I was gonna say, if these guys, and also I did like Demon Slayer, and I kind of like the concept of how they were hunting the various demons in the areas and whatnot, and you were kind of learning about them. So it's like, if this gives me, say, a Jujutsu Kaisen with the Demon Slayer type vibe, and I'll be about it, and so far, I'm kind of liking, I don't know. This thing looks looking kind of crazy. He's already talking about he's going to take this guy out. He's giving me some Goku energy with that. Yeah, especially young Goku. He goes, but enough of that. Ichi goes, if I get my chance, surely. And then you see the creature that he had been fiending to hunt stand up, start waking up, start stretching, cracking that nut, getting ready for some action. He goes, the monster, the creature goes, ha, finally here, huh, little gnats. And it pans down a little bit, and you see the carriage, a familiar carriage at that. It looks to be his friends. They go, excuse me, why'd the carriage stop? I'm really grateful for this jerky now. One of them goes, traffic's been stopped up ahead. What? Why? We'll miss our train. The conductor goes, well, they said it's an emergency. Magic warning. One of the girls goes, a magic warning? Another goes, oh my gosh, really? There's a magic? Where? I want to see it. A real life magic. Another reaches for their book. And if there's a magic, yeah, then surely there's some of them here too. Witches. So witches, we got witches. Well, I guess, Ichi the Witch, obviously, obviously we got these witches here. So, hey, I'm hyped to see this. Descaris, the Abyssal Witch. Okay, so that's who was who's in the cover. All right, yeah. We need to see this. We need to see this animated, y'all. We need to see this animated. She's definitely aura farming how she just flying in, bro. Right now, she's sitting there. She got a black hat on, she got a black hat, got a white looking dress. I think a white cape. She has black hair. I think she's like about. I think she's like brown, brown skin, I guess, from the cover, and bruh, she's just standing there looking like the wind's just blowing by. She's like, Druid Mountain near the summit. Yeah, aura farming. Oh yeah, definitely. She just jumps off a tree. Yeah, one of the next she just jumps off a tree, acting like just nonchalant, like nothing happened, like nothing's going on. Yeah, when they get this animated, huge aura farm scene right here. You're gonna hear the music. You're gonna hear all that. You're gonna be like, oh snap! Who's that? Who's that Pokemon? But Discaris goes, found it. Are you certain it's Uroro? Another goes, yep, for sure, probably. Which is it? Well, I'm off. Y'all go focus on guarding the normies, okay? Discaris says. Through the mirror, they go, what? Wait a second. What about reinforcements? Discaris goes, meh. They'd only be underfoot. Wait, Discaris. What do they mean by they'd only be underfoot? I guess they'd be weak. Probably. And then the next panel goes over to Moangold, the Aureate Witch. That girl is such a handful. And I guess they are the mirror witch here. They have looks like a mirror looking jellyfish hat, and then around them is just mirrors, I guess, connecting to different locations. Not really sure. Maybe that's how she talks. Maybe she's like maybe she has like that one devil fruit from One Piece, that the mirror fruit, I believe, something like that. She was a part of Big Mom's crew, one of their children. Maybe her power is like that. But anyways, Moon goes, that girl is such a handful. Ladies, please evacuate the residence and erect a protective barrier quickly now. Any immediately available witches, all available en route to Druid Mountain. We must settle things there. It'll be disastrous if we don't. No matter what it takes, Discaris must acquire the auroral magic. It cannot be allowed to roam free any longer. In this world, sorry. That's what she says. That's all right. I'm gonna pause right there. That's what she's over here communicating this, I believe, with her wand. She has like I guess she's able to like kind of like speak into her wand or use her magic to kind of communicate this message to all the other witches who have the same communication device. Seems pretty nifty to have that if you can connect to every mirror in the universe, maybe, or that you have maybe imbued with your magic. I like this system already. I'm not really sure how their powers work, but it looks like she has like a magic power connected to the mirrors. I'd wonder how they get access over the. Okay, I guess let me just read. I guess let's see how they get access to the mirror, or to access to their magic, because it's going to be on this section here. In this world, magic is alive. Okay, well, yeah, magic is alive. So, okay, so I guess, what are we getting here? So if magic is alive and they're hunting, let me use my brain. The creature thing that Ichi's feeding the hunt and probably is looking for the girls is a magic, or is some sort of creature. Okay, yeah, living magic creature called Magix. First contacted humanity long ago. Okay, so that creature probably is a magic. And I'm guessing this witch is using some sort of magic. So what happens? Discaris must acquire the Aurora magic. So okay, so if they're able to like take control over these magics, then maybe she has taken control over a magic and that's how she's able to use the mirrors. So I guess she has like a mirror magic. So she has I guess the magics are kind of like devil fruits in One Piece, except maybe you can have more than one magic. Let's keep going. Okay, yeah, let's read this again. Living magic called magics first contacted humanity long ago. Out of nowhere, a talking blob of water appeared. Drink every drop of this water, do that, and you'll acquire me the water magic. That is my trial. Should you manage to pass it, I'll teach you the chant for controlling water. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that was the first magic. So I'm assuming magic started appearing, all of them with different tasks, all with different abilities. And these trials would challenge a human to be able to, I guess, have access to their magic. I wonder if there were some that were angry or evil magics that, weren't willing to kind of give that power, or would only approach people who were willing to do evil with their power. Let's continue. Let's continue. So after that, the bonfire magic said, "Hold me for 1 hour." The iceberg magic said, "Sleep beside me for a night." The breeze magic said, "Walk with me for 1,000 miles." Okay, so these were intense trials. They were all different they were each different or just unique for whatever kind of magic they were. By passing the magic trials, they acquired the magic itself. Currently, there are magic hunters who've overcome countless grueling trials and acquired powerful magic. People call these hunters, I'm guessing, witches, but this is quite interesting. So I wonder how many magics there are. I guess there are an infinite amount of magics. I guess one for each sort of object or element or concept, maybe. The witches with reverence and respect. So I guess they were a renowned people. I guess, do everyone know about witches? I guess they are just like, if the magics are just running rampant around society and doing whatever, then I guess, yeah, the witches have to be known to the public and not some sort of like secret organization. That kind of wouldn't make sense. The world so far doesn't look to be too sophisticated, so I don't think they would really need to hide. Not like these people would be able to do anything to them unless there was like a priest faction that hunted the witches for killing the magics or something, right? But anywho, is this populace Oh yeah, by the way, in this before I continue, behind the words like the witches with reverence and respect, there's a whole bunch of witches that seem to appear through mirrors. So what is it? Her name is Mongold. It does look like Mongold has like this mirror, like the mirror devil fruit kind of power. So I guess individuals that have access to one of her mirrors or I guess her using her magic allows individuals to go through mirrors like this and travel. That's pretty cool. Good way to travel and survey too and communicate. But they go, is this populace evacuated? We're 80% complete. The barrier? Go up to 4, even 5 layer them. Oh wait, sorry. Go up to 4, even 5. Layer them on. Don't you even think about approaching that mountain peak. Up there is where the monsters battle. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. And it's that old monster looking guy that Ichi was about to fight, and Descara's aura farming there still, kind of standing there letting them they over here fighting. She's all like, psh. But you only see the back, but she's all like, let's go. Oro goes, Why am I not surprised it was you who found me, Discaris? Are you that in love with me, you little stalker, you? Discaris goes, no, gross. How about you just die already and let me acquire you, you egotistical excuse for a magic? Oro starts laughing. You're making me blush. I gladly welcome all channelers, but do you think you can win? You face King Uroro, the King Magic. In this world, magic is alive, and thus each magic has its own personality. Unfortunately, King Uroro was the worst type of magic. Yeah, he looks like the worst type of magic. This guy looks like he is a mischievous old man. He looks cool. He looks cool though. He does have like a little crown. His ear is like, he is like, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that, but he has like little, his hair looks white. I wonder whether they'll color it in when the anime's here, but his ears, are like gauged. Yeah, I don't know. He looks pretty cool. He has like these black wings and like crow feet. Interesting fella. I do wonder how strong he is, but if he's been avoiding these guys for so long, then he must be top dog, top diggity dog. But why was he the worst type of magic? Okay. So what does it say? He refused to allow witches to acquire him. He leveled mountains and drank rivers dry. He took countless lives for no reason. He was a magic who hated humanity. Huh. I wonder if he hated humanity because you guys were capturing magics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if he didn't like you guys because you were sometimes capturing magics that wanted to do what they wanted to do. And you guys were like, no, you can't do what you want to do. You can't be you. We're going to capture you. And yeah, they may have been evil. And yeah, they may, you know what I'm saying, took out a few people and consumed their lives. But they were magics, you know? What was wrong with that? That's what he's thinking, you know? Anyways. Aurora goes, ignore me, and I'll go on another murdering streak. I've lived far too long, you know. If I don't amuse myself with people, I'll expire from sheer boredom. He's over here looking all smug. But if you want to acquire me, my trial is to stop my heart. Simplicity itself, don't you think? He's over here. He kind of has like a big old. He has like these wings, but like has like a black silhouette, and he's kind of like has his hands like this, where his heart's in his chest. He's like, "Try it if you dare, witch. Pierce through all of." Oh, sorry. Discaris kind of has that intense look on her face. Got the wand pulled back, hand up like this, and is all like, "Pierce through all Lazud." Casting her spell, you see a big crash, huge crash in the distance. All the other witches are kind of like, Nani? And they're like, what a blast. Please, you have to win. Lady Discaris. And they're over here trying to pump up the spirit bomb that she's trying to summon here in the background. You see in the next panel that Lady Discaris is sitting atop of Aurora with her rapier, trying to pierce his chest, but it looks like it has this like protective barrier right where his heart is. And Aurora, looking up at her mockingly and smiling, goes, Discaris, you must have sensed it by now. The feeling that something's off. And she's kind of, has that little, how they do like the lines right there, and they're kind of like, oh no. It's like, have you ever wondered how I've survived over 1,000 years without a single witch ever acquiring me? Let me enlighten you with the devastating truth. No woman can scratch my heart. He stands back up, put his hands over his chest, and he's laughing. That's just how it's made. You did well to push me this far. That was the most fear I've felt in my life. He just starts laughing. He's just like, ha 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 ha. You can never best me. He's like, not that you ever stood a chance. She looks back at him. You damn magic. It says, you may be the most powerful witch alive, but even you can't defy my rules. As long as you witches are women, you will never acquire me. It's impossible. He starts laughing even harder, holding her in the air with one of his crow-like feet. And there, to the side of him, is our boy Itchy, standing there with his eyes intently looking at this magic. He has his blade in hand, holding it with both sides down to his side, ready to strike. And Aurora and Discaris, they kind of look over at him confused, hella confused, are really unsure why he's there. I bet they really are unsure he's there, because they wouldn't expect some random kid to be kind of just chilling, trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? You think like most people probably be like, oh no, I'm about to run out. I'm running away. I don't want any of this smoke. Any of the smoke, man. Don't want none of it. Aurora looks over and asks him, who are you? And Ichi looks up and says, what rock did you crawl out from? And he says, you're... Oh no, Descara goes, you're interrupting us. Get lost. And then he goes, I'm a man. And Aurora goes, huh? He said, I said, I'm a man. And then Aurora slashes his hand down, or his other arm down, still holding Discaris up, and he gets stuck. He's kind of like, what? And he goes, what the heck? A hole? A pit trap plus a snare. And Itchy goes, try to pull it out of it, and it'll only bind you tighter. It's not easy to get out of. And Oro's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you think you're doing? Hey, let's not be hasty, okay? First, put the knife down. Ichi, he is looking happy as ever. He got a little heart in his eye. Most probably the little love sick puppy ever here. He goes, Oro goes, what are you looking at me all sparkly eyed for? Hey now. Don't get so close in personal space now. And I said, put the knife down, buddy. Put it down. Ah! He says, you just tried to kill me. Because Itchy slashes past him. He goes, death for death. Ready? Itchy jumps down. His knife slashes right into his heart, or the plate where his heart was, that was previously being blocked. Well, that was previously blocking Discaris' strike. And immediately, Ichi's attire changes. Granted, with his black cap with a crown around it, he has a little, what is it, like a white fluffy cape with a heart, like a heart-looking breastplate over his heart. Little white ruffles here, and he's like, it looks like he's in like a black looking tux. You know what I'm saying? He looks pretty dapper. Looks pretty dapper here. He's most definitely confused. Smoke's all around him, and then he's like, "Huh? What the heck is all this fluff? I stick out like a sore thumb, and where did that thing go?" And Discaris points her rapier at him. She's like, "Okay, kid, don't move." Roro, no, not Roro, sorry. Ichi strikes his dagger at him and says, "You stopped it." She goes, "My barrier, he cracked it," she thought. Because he tried to attack her a little bit, I guess she tried to attack him, so he's in his defense, he's defending himself. He goes, "Wait." She goes, "Wait, I told you not to move." He goes, "You look like you wanted to kill me." "What are you, an automatic slicing machine?" she replies. He goes, "Anyway, Right now, you're in the literal worst situation possible, kid. Don't move, don't talk, and don't even think about speaking any chance. Chance, he goes. Oh, what was it? That Lazud thing? He goes, huh? A huge explosion just goes off like a cone area, just decimating everything in the forest, just gone, just crazy gone. Discars is like, what? And everybody who was looking through the mirrors are completely confused too. The other witches, they go, and then he goes, a side note: in this world, only women have aptitude for magic. Thus, only women can acquire and use magics. That's why they are called witches. And it's widely believed that men can't use magic. But let us say, for example, there was a magic with a special power. That magic provided a trial that only a man could pass. Not only that, let's say a man with the mind and body well trained enough to handle said magic happened to pass the trial. Even in that extremely rare case, that man's chance of acquiring the magic would be a mere 0.001%. It's effectively impossible. And even all that lined up, it would still take a miracle. And the last panel is Ichi the witch here, sitting down confused, holding his dagger like, this right here is crazy. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Art is great. Story is pretty cool. He's he's the Hokage. He's the chosen one. He's the Neo of this universe right now. The only man to acquire the magic. You not only a magic, that magic. Ichi is him. Timothy. Young Giga Chad. You know what I'm saying? He's that dude. All right, I'm ready for this guy. He's about that action for sure. I mean, he the first thing he did was just blow up a whole mountain. Whether it was by an accident or not. I'm most definitely looking forward to how this entire series is gonna go. Art is great. I like how they introduced the two main characters and kind of weaved in the power system along with telling the story. It didn't feel like they were kind of forcing it in where they had like the character that's like, do you know why that they do this thing? Well, they do this thing because, you know what I'm saying? No, they didn't do any of that. They kind of just had the story move along. They gave maybe a couple panels and it all made sense. It's like there was like maybe like two pages in between Mongold being announced, and then they were like, all magic, all witches, go in and help out Discaris and get Aurora. Like, we have to get this guy. And then they were like, hey, by the way, that thing you just saw Ichi just look at and say you want to kill, by the way, it's magic. The reason why these guys are here, they're witches, it's because of magic. And, the magic actually is alive, by the way. And then, they got the reason they're alive is because we don't know, but we know they're alive. They talked to us a few years ago. And then a few hundred years ago, I guess. And then, the trials began. A lot of us passed these trials. We made a whole witch society, and bada bing, bada boom, we're here. And Discaris is after this big bad guy called Aurora. He's about to go mess some stuff up. We can't let that happen because the main character just gave his old gal some fish and jerky to eat on the way because he knew they were going to get caught up in a situation like this where they wouldn't be able to move to the capital in time. This guy had that observation foresight hockey, and he came out on top. I'm gonna like to see more of this series and see why he's the only guy to get these magics. It'll be interesting to see what other magics that he does get. I'm gonna go ahead and give this first take, this first, I guess, reaction, first take on it. I'm gonna give it 5 moikas. So I'm gonna get ready, and I might read another one here in the future. But if you guys like these live action reviews of the animes, please like and comment. And if you have another manga or anime you kind of want me to read through and react to, let me know. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Oh my goodness, guys, my nose is running. Ah, I hate it. Yeah, 5 out of 10. I was doing a live action. I was doing a live review of a manga. I was sampling my live, you know what I'm saying, my live reaction after Roger Base. I'm still here. My nose is just dying. I had to go blow it. But you have to hop off. Good night. Thank you for tuning in. But that was like my first time doing a anime review. Oh, thank you. Well, hello. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to watch, if you want to catch, if you were able to watch all of it, that's good. If you missed some of it, I will be putting it on my YouTube, Moikapy on YouTube. And yeah, I do gaming stuff and reactions. I was going to play a game, but I might do that tomorrow. I might end up hopping off as well. I don't know if it's allergies, but I'm feeling kind of weird, man. I don't know. Like my nose started like running and like my throat started getting scratchy, and I'm like, brother, what's going on here? I was like, I wasn't feeling like this. Be in my luck, you know what I'm saying? Now, one thing, yeah, probably, probably. I'm like, damn, like, brother, I just want to chill. I just want to chill. All right, good night. You have a good sleep, and you have a good tomorrow as well. All right. Alrighty. I was gonna try to play Wukong, but it looks like we got 8 minutes. Trying to give us 8 minutes. Tomorrow I'm going to try to play through and beat mouthwashing. That'll be fun. I think so, for real.
Hey, right here would be a hard pick. Move, y'all, move. Fuck! Y'all fucking, man, come on.
You did call it this.
Nigga, Adidas fit on. You got that shit on, boy. You got that shit on. You just look a little scared. Come on, bro, lock in.
Anybody worry about you, Dad? Chill out.
Alrighty. Come on, Wukong. It went up to 9 minutes. Damn. Well, I actually did most of what I wanted to do. You know what? Let's play Pokescape. I don't want to do that. There's a whole bunch. I'll do that eventually. Like, what is going on here? My computer keeps freaking out. What causing my stream to spike? Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'll be on tomorrow. We're gonna play some mouthwashing. We're gonna run through that so we can get a nice video. I'm gonna live stream it, and then I'll probably edit down any like slow moments in the stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out why my nose and stuff is running out.